Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to the APC Season 2 Malaysia Qualifier 6. I'm the Fluffy Corgi, your caster for today, and with me is Maniac, your
Hi
analyst on
everybody.
the panel. How you doing, Maniac?
It has been 1 month since we last met.
Yeah,
The
for a
previous
very
time
long
was
time.
the qualifier 4.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and right off the bat, before we start, we have a public service announcement from the Garena AVA team. Next week, on the 28th of April, there will be a patch rolling out which will convert your tickets into either in-game cash points or euros. The conversion rate goes as follows: 1 red ticket to 10 in-game cash points or 10 GS equivalent, and 1 blue ticket for 1000 euros.
But the new patch, does it mean that there will be new weapons coming out?
There might. We don't really have much information on the patch on 28 yet, other than this conversion.
Yeah, we're definitely waiting for the MK20.
Yeah, of course. And right now, because of this change, our viewer attendance reward has also been modified a little bit. If you have 3 viewer attendance, you will obtain 50 red tickets, which is equivalent to 500 in-game cash points. And if you watch all 6, you will obtain 1000 in-game cash points.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, so a rough translation that into real money value, that is more than 30 Singapore dollars
Wow.
or almost 90 ringgit.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a
so
bit
that is a
lot.
lot of money saved.
Okay, so firstly, let us introduce what is the AVA Premier Cup first. So basically, it's a qualifier and also an integral competition for Singapore and Malaysia. That the teams from Singapore and Malaysia, they will go through qualifiers and also the grand finals. Then basically, the winner of the AVA Premier Cup Season 2 will actually go into IWC. No, AIC.
AWS,
Sorry,
AIC.
it's called AIC. So
Yeah.
sorry. So they will go to AIC, compete with teams such as maybe Detonator, AHQ, Clan Heat, all the very strong teams from all other regions. They are coming to this event and actually fight to be the best team in the mid-season.
Yeah, of course. And right now, uh, the match between YOLO and Crayon RF just ended with YOLO clinching a 2-0 win.
Mhm.
It looked like the game may have went into a third map, but YOLO managed to close it out.
All right, so let's talk about the last stream we were in. So basically, it was 19 March. Then we have the qualifier 4 in, I believe, Johor. So basically, the semi-finals, we actually played 2 semi-finals. Firstly is FML, which won veterans. Maybe veterans translated back to YOLO, but FML definitely played it well. Remember Mercs,
Yeah,
his pentakill.
yeah,
Yeah, it's definitely
definitely.
something that I want to look into during the grand finals for FML.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that was in due part to their confidence. They were so far ahead, they had nothing to lose making that
Yeah,
kind of play.
and in this meta itself, or even in the Elite League in Taiwan, or even Korea itself, basically the snipers usually made a lot of difference to the game itself, from how I see from the AEL and also the Korean League itself. So what I love about Mercs in this patch or even this meta is being a sniper. If you are able to get like 3 kills around itself, is actually very good. And it's actually up to a level where when you go into Taiwan server or even Korea server, it actually gives your team lots of comfort and they actually feel very comfortable into the game itself.
Yeah, of course. Part of that is because there is no in-game economy per se, so you don't have to strategize around funds like you do in other games.
And
every
that's
round you start with always start with the same weapon.
Yeah.
So if you can get that numbers advantage early on in the game, it makes your team feel so much more comfortable.
Yeah, because in the Taiwan Elite League and also the Korea League itself, they always play this kind of like first 30 seconds, the sniper will do a first catch. What they call it is a first catch, which will make it like a 4v5 situation. So when during the 4v5 situation, it's a little bit easy and comfortable to actually play the full 2 minutes.
Yeah, of course. And we will see if the players are ready. Okay, they are not ready yet. So we will wait, and in the meantime, we will,
Viewer incentive program.
yeah,
Yeah,
let's
we
talk
actually
about the
go
viewer
to the viewer
incentive
incentive
program for today.
So basically, it's the 5th event, or actually our 5th cast. So basically, it's the qualifier 6. The last cast will be the grand finals on May, which will held in KL. So basically, today is the qualifier 6, which is also held in KL, and it's also the last chance to actually go into the grand finals or actually qualify to the grand finals.
Yeah, and of course, today, as per usual, we will have 2 games to vote. Each game is worth 5 to 10 red tickets, or 50 to 100 in-game cash points.
And also we have the last one, which is the viewers assemble event, which more it's more like a bring more friends, ask your friends to actually watch the stream to actually get more in-game weapons itself. These weapons are all like red tickets, or even some of them from like prime boxes or premium boxes, I believe.
Yeah, right now, there is the Farmas Phelan, which is of course from a cash exclusive box.
And it's a new item, if I'm not wrong, from the previous patch.
Yeah, from the patch that just hit us. And today, at 130 views, you will obtain a 3-day AK-74U Espada, or it is basically a skinned version of the Desmodus, but it is also slightly easier to control.
Oh,
Yeah, and at 150 views, you will obtain a 7-day Farmas Phelan. So for those of you who are on the fence about buying the Farmas Phelan, grab your friends to hop on into the stream. At 150 views, you will get the weapon for trial, 7 days. And after you obtain that, you may decide to actually get it, because it's actually pretty good.
because I
Close
actually
range.
tried the weapon before. The scope itself is very good, because usually in the game itself, I believe 30% of or more players, they don't really use the scope that the game actually gives them. But actually for this weapon itself, I've tried using the scope and it's actually quite good.
Yeah. And of course, today at the tier 3 viewer reward, 180 views, you will get the XM 2010 Diablo. And to give you some sort of an idea of what this weapon is like, if you have used the pre-nerf M40A5, the XM 2010 Diablo is similar to that. Very, very good hipfire accuracy or no scope accuracy. Very good move shot and excellent one-hit ratio.
So basically, these are the incentives that we are giving in this stream itself. For the viewers assemble, rest assured, once we reach the amount of viewers, we will actually flash the exclusive redeem code on the stream itself for you guys to redeem the weapons.
Yeah, and of course, for your check-in attendance, we will also be flashing the URL link. So all you need to do is to type in the link and sign up or check in your IGN.
So you actually key in your IGN into the sort of spreadsheet or even like some kind of
It's a
survey
Google
that
form.
we have.
It's a Google form.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
Google form.
And of course, the links will only be open for 15 minutes.
Mhm.
So please stay on the stream. Keep a lookout for the link. And of course, do take note that duplicate entries will be deleted. So we will delete all duplicate entries, including the original entry.
So next, shall we look at the G-Views program?
Yeah,
Definitely
definitely.
live.garena.com. Can we get the link on site? So live.garena.com. If I'm not wrong, I saw the Kaki Bola still playing at the meantime. So basically you have to go to the AVA tab or key in live.garena.com/AVA to actually earn your G views. So also one note is this will be probably the last or the second last stream for this month itself, which also concludes that your G views will expire by end of this month itself. So you have to redeem all your G views by April 30th, if I'm not wrong. So go and collect as much as you can for this stream, or actually it's only one per stream. But I believe there might be one more stream up for you to grab some of the G views if you are lack of one or two.
Yeah. And of course, right now, let's talk about the two teams where they're about to play. And of course, it will be Tempor Adam going up against YOLO. YOLO, who just beat Crayon 2-0, and Temper beating the Venom 2 earlier today 2-1. And as we wait for these two teams to be sorted out, let's talk about how far YOLO has come.
I heard that they have took part in not just like one or two qualifiers, I think.
Yeah, and of course, all of this is going to translate to a lot of competitive experience for them.
Yeah, definitely they will feel like fatigue, or even like some of them might give up because they constantly trying hard to actually go into the grand finals. So this is actually the problem right now when some of the teams they are still trying to going for like re-qualifiers such that they are able to go into the grand finals itself. But there's actually one line that we see that if let's say you can, as in, if let's say you got beaten by the previous teams in previous qualifiers, does that mean that going for other qualifiers and actually qualified for the grand finals, you are evenly matched as previous competitors?
I believe some of it will come down to how much experience you get. If you play more qualifiers, definitely you gain more competitive experience as compared to the ones who qualified for earlier. But also at the same time, there seems to be a trend where the players in teams would just leave after they fail to qualify, and then teams will have to hunt for new players. It seems to be a huge trend in any competitive game.
Yeah, but definitely I would like the team itself, or actually our side from the AVA casting crew, to actually like build up a season 3 Premier Cup, which actually have a kind of league system. So basically like AEL itself, you actually lock in 7 players,
Yeah,
then you go into a league system, like a 6-team league system. I believe in Singapore itself, we definitely have 2 or 3 teams that is strong enough to actually be in the league. Then we also find like probably 3 to 5 Malaysian teams, put them in the league itself, compete with each other, get more experience and matches itself. So because in real life itself or in the online itself, it's pretty hard to get scrims against lots of teams in Malaysia itself. So basically turning into a league system like how AEL or the Korean leagues are, you actually turn out a system that allows players to actually improve themselves over the week. Just like we see how the Taiwan league is, because Taiwan league itself, they have more coverage for us. Basically all the matches is streamed and you can watch all the matches. So basically we look at the situation when Detonator from Japan came into the league itself. He's they are literally destroying all the other teams that they have in Taiwan, but we can significantly look at Taiwan teams being better itself with the impact of what Detonator has given them itself.
Yeah, and of course, this whole league system in play, um, it's not just the AEL. There are other leagues as well to be played.
The ESL, they have their Winter League, Summer League,
Yeah,
Spring League.
and there are a lot of different league brackets. It's not just AEL. For Taiwan, there's also the Premier League and their second tier league.
Like the Challenger League,
Yeah,
something
the
like that.
Challenger League, the
Yeah.
open sort of the open league.
Mm. So basically, I believe the game is ready, or probably we are waiting for the players to get ready for the game itself. But definitely this league system is something we can look into it, because we definitely want our players to improve, and we want our players going to AIC or AWC in a certain level of standard that we can actually bring out. It's like we want to bring a team to the AWC or even the AIC that can produce some results out. Not saying that they must win the Taiwan teams, they must win the Japan or even the Korean teams, but just being able to compete with them is just the another level.
Yeah, and of course, when we look at the way the league system is structured compared to single elimination, the league system always ensures that the strongest team will win.
Hmm.
There is a little bit more room for error. Unlike the single elimination, if you're in a single elimination and you make a mistake, you're just out of the competition. You're out of the fight.
Yeah,
But in
just
league
like
play, you can still come back.
what we have in the Singapore qualifiers itself. We only have two qualifiers, one being open and one being invitational qualifiers. If you go into the open qualifiers, you lose a match, or you lose two maps itself, or you just go 2-1 or 1-1 and you lose a 7-6 game. Definitely you will feel bad, because you you are actually there, but just that you are just one game away from there itself. So definitely something that we must look into it. The likes of teams like Avalon, the likes of teams like probably like Grandioise, they actually have some sort of structure and actually have a certain level in the league itself. Or even let's say that maybe the top 16 teams that went into the grand finals, I believe probably Avalon or Grandioise can actually win like 4 or 6 of them, stuff like that. So I believe the league system is itself will, like how you say, you get more room for errors. You can also get some kind of chance, even if you are that kind of like losing team that keeps losing and losing. Someday you will definitely get a map. Someday you will definitely get a game itself.
Yeah, and of course, but do not forget that when we translate that over to Malaysia, there are a lot of teams in Malaysia. I have counted at least 30, 40 teams in Malaysia, so league play there might be a bit of a problem.
Yeah, so probably it's either we do a league system which is inter country, or let's say Singapore and Malaysia into a same league, or like how the other games do, we can actually do two different kind of league system for two different countries. That's actually more cast for our viewers and actually more cast for us to be here to talk to you guys.
Yeah, And well, we're still waiting on both teams. And do take note, YOLO, they did win about 5-10 minutes ago. They're still on break, so we'll wait for them. And in the meantime,
Shall we look at the Facebook page? Do we have the Facebook page up? So basically, the voting contest or the support your favorite team event has been up. The post has been up. We will allow Fluffy Corgi to do his vote because I'm actually very upset that I'm not even able to actually vote for my favorite team. As Fluffy Corgi, he has some kind of curse, you know. So the previous qualifier itself, he actually voted for YOLO, which is veterans at the previous qualifier. Now it's back to YOLO, and Mr. Fluffy Corgi has once again voted for Team YOLO.
yeah,
So let the curse begin.
well, you only live once.
Yeah, but the fact is you have tried to live once and you failed. So now you want to try to live twice. Not again. But definitely next we will look into, do we have the AVA eSports website? Yes, AVA eSports website. Are we able to get coverage for the eSports website? So basically esports.ava.garena.com. So basically in the website itself you can see the winners and the champions or the runner-ups for the previous season. We also see YOLO inside. So also we can look at the Singapore qualified teams and also the Malaysia qualified teams. Previously Death Slayer and Pirate Gamer, they have both qualified for the grand finals from the previous qualifier, which is on 9th April in Johor.
Yeah, and of course today it is gonna be a
Qualifier
fight
6.
between Temper and YOLO, and then Kasi Kami Minang, we'll just call them KKM,
Mhm.
and Checkmate.
Yeah, definitely we would like someone who knows Malay itself. Go into the Facebook page later, vote for this team itself and tell us what does the word means. Kasi kami menang. I mean, we probably might be saying something bad or what, we just don't know. We just like, but on the safe side, let's call it KKM.
Yeah, and of course, Checkmate, they just beat DSKL 2-0.
Checkmate won Cryptic. That's, oh, they actually trashed
Cryptic.
DSKL. They won Cryptic and they trashed DSKL. That's
And
such.
Checkmate, they actually beat DSKL in a very convincing fashion, 7-0 and
Yeah.
7-1.
Can we look at the Cryptic match that we have?
And Cryptic, it was 2-1.
Yeah, it
7-3
was
to
hard fight
Checkmate,
match.
and then 7-5 to Cryptic, and 7-4 to Checkmate.
Yeah, actually Cryptic is one of the team that I actually think that they have the chance to go into grand finals, but this time a team named Checkmate gave them the checkmate. They eventually told them, wait, Cryptic, you want to go to grand finals? Sure, next season. Not for this season, next
Yeah.
season.
And you know, looking at this, you would imagine Cryptic to be the favorites in the lower half of the bracket.
And also Secret Society, I've heard them before. Crayon RF is also decent enough, but they lost to YOLO itself. So I really would like to know whether YOLO is playing the team, as in is playing the same players that they have during the veterans era, or previously in the YOLO era, which is the previous season. But definitely in this match itself, we will definitely be able to see who is playing for YOLO and who is able to bring YOLO to the grand finals.
Yeah, and of course, right now, the lobby is being filled up.
This should be Temple Atom, I believe. Because from what I see, YOLO, their star player, yes! Venra! YOLO's. Is he
Yep,
the
and
sniper? I believe.
well, he used to play sniper. They might have changed lineups. Like I said, lineups change, roles change, a lot of things change.
Yeah. But definitely for my AVA fantasy team, I definitely want Mercs to be my sniper.
He plays very different kind of sniping compared to what we traditionally see. He plays
Yeah.
very aggressively, and sometimes if you play too aggressively as a sniper, you get punished. But somehow he seems to get around that. Sometimes he does get punished, but in return he always takes out at least one or two. So it's a kill trade, not too bad.
So while we are waiting for the players to actually get ready for the game itself, let's talk about how the teams that we know itself, that we have seen in previous qualifiers, fare, and how they actually will fare in the grand finals, because I'm not really sure whether we will be casting the grand finals, because firstly it's held in Malaysia, secondly I don't know whether it will be an offline event. If it's an offline event, it will be good enough for us to actually cast the game live right here. But nonetheless, let's talk about how the teams that we know that have been into the grand finals, how they actually fare itself.
Well, let's just pull up the teams that have qualified. There have been some roster changes since between these teams.
Let's
For
talk about the Singapore qualified teams, because what I know about Fluffy Corgi is you are actually very involved in the tournament scene itself, with respect to probably knowing what Allegiance and 5MP, how they actually work, or you even actually organize scrims against them itself.
Scrims, not so much. The scrims mostly are between the Malaysian teams. Malaysian teams, somehow they like to play with their own Malaysian teams, as opposed to playing against Singapore teams. I think it might be a ping issue. As you know, there is a problem with some of the undersea fiber cables on the side of Malaysia, so they have undesirable ping when they scrim in the custom channel. And the same goes for us when we scrim against them. Like from Singapore, we want to scrim against Malaysian teams. It's the same as well.
So basically, from your experience against Allegiance and 5MP itself, or if you know ISG Intel, how much do you think that these teams will actually fare in the grand finals itself?
Not so much. I haven't really played against either of them recently, online. And for the most part, I would think that Allegiance should be able to pull ahead. They have a vast amount of experience. I used to be from Allegiance. That was a while back before Garena released SAM. And back then, we have always beaten any team that came our way.
But this Allegiance team, is there any changes, like particular changes from the
yes.
previous season?
Yes, there has been changes. They replaced 2 members. The team composition right now, they have only played so far 1 qualifier tournament and nothing else. I still think they can hold their own. It's not really a issue of how much they know about the game, because they know a lot about the game. They have 4 players who are very experienced in AVA.
Because I was actually looking at the previous games they have played in the qualifiers itself. They are relatively more patient than the Malaysian teams, also more patient than the Singapore teams itself. So they actually sort of bring themselves another level even ahead of all other teams in the grand finals.
Yes, but sometimes it does come back to bite them.
Because being too patient.
They are too patient, and sometimes the clock just ticks out. They don't have a chance to plant, or they are when they try and take a bomb site, they can't clear it properly. They don't have enough time.
Well, this is actually one of the problem that we will look into it when they actually go for AIC itself, if they have the chance to go to AIC. Because looking at the Japanese teams itself, like Detonator, I've looked at the performance they have in AEL. They actually played very different kinds of tempo at all the different kinds of stages of the game. But right now, we are into the game itself. It's YOLO versus Temperator. So, looking at the YOLO roster, it's basically the previous season YOLO roster, just that the 5th player, which is Scully, might be a different player. But let's hope that this YOLO goes back to their prime, which is the season 2.
Yeah, and right now in India, we have YOLO who makes a siege into one. Grey Wolf fall immediately, so well Zig Shooter.
Such as a fast rush, and
Charge
3
red.
more players going to defend Bright Temperator.
Yep, and in comes some defensive rotations. Yep. Trying to get a pick on Benro, gets one.
I Moomin will go from the back.
Joe
I Moomin, last
gets
match.
one.
Oh, and he got caught.
Operation success.
And this is a high tempo first round where YOLO just wants to clinch that early lead on offense. And of course, as I've stated before, India is very offense centric. If you can clinch at least 3 rounds in the offense or 4 rounds in the offense, you will go second half much more comfortable. But as I say that, YOLO loses 2 members for Noob.
You did. Oh, gets the kill.
Nicely done. And now the numbers advantage is equal.
It's 2v2.
Yeah, the TPG won. Not really sure what it's trying to accomplish with the TPG.
Do they want
It's
to try
not
to
a
rotate?
weapon you see very often. Scully. Joe sneaking into the bomb site with fire. And it won't.
Oh, Joe misses the shot. Oh, he missed the shot. I Moomin with the TPG. Quite a unique rifle.
Charge set.
Yeah, it's what the older AVA players call OG. It's a very, very old weapon from way, way back. And C4 is planted. Aim is on the clock. He's low HP. 1 bullet will kill him.
I don't think Moonim can seal this one itself. Just with the Raging Angelo, that's nearly impossible.
Oh, he might actually get it. He might get it. Oh, Udine, 5-0.
That's actually one of the things compared to previous games itself. This kind of action might be a ninja defuse, but definitely not in this game itself, because no one is afraid of the bomb being exploded.
Oh, and some kind of fire being thrown out on
Udine very aggressive.
1 HP. Six shooter
Nice
will
shot by
fall.
Flame.
Amium will as well. One side has been broken again.
Oh,
Lil
Flame.
Enemy troops eliminated.
Joe will fall to
Charge
Van
red.
Rowe, and it seems like Van Rowe this time
Your efforts
around
are commended.
is opting to go for Point Man instead.
Just great execution by Udine itself. 5 kills, 0 death.
And not quite sure what's happening there. Is
Are
this
they
a
like-
restart?
Yeah,
Might be a restart.
yeah, they are just standing straight. Slashing the walls.
And while we wait for more news, let's talk about the game so far. Van Rowe switched away from sniper to a point man. He made 2 huge plays as they proceeded to siege 1, and of course there was Dean 5-0. Very, very convincing performance.
Well, I definitely prefer Vanra on the sniper position, but from this game itself, YOLO looks like they want to go very aggressive, very fast tempo, rush in, clear the whole map, be as fast as possible, plant the bomb, seal the game.
Yeah. And of course, I think some of that is up to misplay from Temper. They didn't take positions early. They allowed YOLO to enter the bomb site too early on, and before even rotations could come in, they just lost the bomb site.
Because the 3 games that we have seen so far, the snipers itself, they can't really catch anyone in the middle of the lane because they are just going to rush for bomb site 1 itself.
Yeah.
So I believe the sniper of Temper Atom, he can't really position himself into the bomb site 1, but he can only position himself in the mid lane, which no one goes from the mid lane, so he can't get anyone in the mid lane to actually do a rotate from the back.
Yeah, and of course, there is a tech issue, and we have just received word that the 130 viewer attendance has been reached. We will be flashing the code shortly, but in the meantime, the game has restarted.
Just when you say, we have the word, toot, toot, it's a sign.
And right now, round restarts.
Okay, let's talk about the code. This is the code. Try to copy down our YouTubers that is watching on YouTube. Copy this code, share to everyone.
Yeah, and as the round begins, this time around, YOLO crumbling. Van Ro, Flame and Scully will fall. Noob and Joe will fall. Zig Shooter, half HP. C4 has been planted by Lil. Rotations comes through, and this might be the round to win. Lil
Got
gets
2.
2 1v1.
The 1v1 again, Grace. Grace,
and Gray
nowhere
get
is
this.
he? Grace, nowhere
gets
is he?
Lil.
And gets the kill on Liu.
Plenty of time to defuse as Temper Atom pulls 1 back.
He definitely played in the right way.
Charge defused.
He could have go and defused the bomb. He could have tried to wait for the moment where Liu come back into bomb site 1. But nice execution from him himself. Go from the back to actually get Liu.
And
it's a
seems like
pause
there will
again.
be a pause again. Might be another technical issue.
Definitely something happened to YOLO. Black family with a different kind of guild logo. This guild logo is Sensation. Oh, they are talking Malay right now. We just don't understand what are they talking. But definitely it's a technical issue. Shall we go back into our faces and we can actually show the code once again. For those that never managed to get the code, can we have the code up once again? So the code is ASPADAU. To read it in the whole word is Aspadao.
Yeah, and just to redeem this code, just go to ava.garena.com and click redeem. It's a little big button on the left side of the page. And as we wait for the last player, Temper to connect, the game will restart at 3 rounds to 1.
So 3 rounds to YOLO and 1 round to Temper Atom.
Yeah, and let's talk a little bit about how the round went, because the viewers didn't really get to see how the round went down.
I didn't
Early
even
on.
get to see.
Yeah, and early on in the round, Van Rose, Scully, and Flame, they decided to take 1 again like you did. And while they were rushing in, they just got destroyed.
Because the
Um,
more if you go into bomb site 1, the enemy teams just get the idea that, oh, you like to go to bomb site 1 so much. I put 1 man in the defense in bomb site 2. I put 4 men in bomb site 1 to actually see what they can do about it. But when from what I know, when they actually 3 of them went in, 3 of them was already inside the bomb site 1 defending. So it's a 3v3 gunfight. So Temple Atom definitely gets a trade, probably like 2 for 1 or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
they traded. They traded. In fact, it was 3 for 1 trade.
So that's actually a very huge advantage for Temple Atom itself. But YOLO not giving up. 2 mans left, is not over yet. Goes out of the bomb site 1, gets 1, gets 2, but
They almost got it.
execution-
They
yeah.
actually almost got it.
I feel that Liu is just a little bit more away if he knows that the Temple Atom was waiting for him. He could actually try to actually wait in bomb site 1, try to face towards the bomb site 1 entrance, wait there, wait for the competitor to actually go out from the door itself, gets the kill from there. So what he did is he actually looked at the other side instead, feeling that the opponent will come from the other side. So he could have ran to that side, wait for a while, listen to the bomb site defuse, then actually try to rotate back to the bomb site 1, because back then it was like left with 17 to 18 seconds. So basically still a little bit more time to actually delay the whole defuse itself.
Yeah, but there is a issue with your statement though, because in AVA there is no sound when you defuse, so he needs to be.
Oh no, there
near-
is a bit. There's a kind of diffuse sound that you can actually fake your players. Yeah, there is.
Um,
I
It is
think there is
only-
this kick kind
there's
of
no
sound.
clicking sound.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, there's no clicking sound. It's not like other games that do, but in AVA there isn't. So it makes ninja diffuses very, very easy, but at the same time, it is also a very high risk, high reward play. And in that situation, in a 1v1, if you know how much damage has been done to your opponent, it is more beneficial to just push and get the kill instead of trying to go for that ninja defuse. And we will hit into the 5th round of the first half. Of course, it's 3 rounds to 1.
They're rushing for 1 again.
And
Now
in comes the
Grace
one
is inside.
rush. This time around, they do get 1. Joe,
Grace?
1 HP. They
Grace!
get Grace
Oh!
too. 3 against 3. HP advantage. Will,
For
of course.
alone in bomb site 2,
Go to
they get
YOLO.
the C4.
Lil.
Really try to rotate to bomb site 2.
Oh, nicely done by UD. That critical headshot and pause again.
Are we getting a pause? Because we look at players, for A and Aim, they're not even moving. They're trying to pause the game.
For 8, I think Aimium might have disconnected.
But I think this game will sure go to YOLO, because from what I've seen from previous competitions itself, if you have managed to actually get a kill or actually someone dies in the round itself, the round will still continue despite if anyone DC after the kill or death has been initiated.
Yeah. And game has been paused. We will wait for Aimium to reconnect.
Operation success. Return to main base. Your efforts are commended.
But you see, Yudin still getting 3 kills, still doing all things that Yudin does. But if I'm not wrong, the veterans that we seen last qualifier, I don't think Udin is inside. What I remember was inside is Vanra, Flame, and Liu, I think.
Yeah, and like I said, the roster changes comes after every qualifier. It's something that the Malaysian teams might want to look into, not having so many roster changes between each qualifier.
It's actually it actually affects the team a lot because the synergy is one thing, the team coordination is also another.
And of course, with that, there will be a side change.
It will be 4-1, right?
Okay, we have to reconfirm this.
Why does Flame have this red Garena logo on his left side? Oh, he has a
might be
he has a clan.
thing.
He has a clan.
Somebody invited him to a clan.
Salvation.
And we are still waiting for Amium to join back as we head into the second half. And Joe. Let's talk about how Temper just failed to hold their bomb sites. It is...
I don't know, is it because AIM is actually having technical difficulties? Because when the game starts itself, player 2 was all over in bomb site 2. So I think this was planned. But player 5 was inside. Player 4 went to the mid lane, actually got executed by YOLO. So that only left with Grace going in, player 5 going into the bomb site 1, not covering his position well. He's not really targeting the stairs or the staircase that well. So eventually he actually allowed YOLO to actually go into the bomb site itself. So I don't see any smokes, I don't see any flashes in the staircase itself. So one of the questions I have for Temple Atom is, do they actually have a certain plan ready for this kind of defense? Because YOLO or YOLO itself, they just want to go into bomb site 1, but they have no answers towards to YOLO going to bomb site 1.
Yeah, and as we saw in all those attacking rounds, where YOLO pulled off the one attack so many times in a row before they finally got shut down. And then when they came back, they did win again. And as we will head into the second half, we have YOLO on defense and Temper Atom on offense.
It's like every round YOLO definitely can get like 2-for-1 trades and stuff. It's not really very healthy for Tempo Atom itself. So look at Tempo Atom, so passive. It's like YOLO has covered their grounds very well, and now YOLO has no worries towards to the defense.
Yeah, and just looking at this, there's so many people corralled in the mid itself on the side of Temper. It might actually come back to bite them.
Yeah, it's like Tempo Atom just don't really know what to do right now.
Oh,
and it's a trade like
Thank
Udin.
you.
Misses his shot, and he will pay for that with his life.
Udin was with the sniper rifle.
Yeah, and just some really passive plays coming out. The patience did pay off this time around, but we will see if they can capitalize on that advantage.
I think one thing about Udin is he plays too aggressive. He, as a sniper, goes down towards the long. It's actually too risky. Zig, hitting his own teammates.
Friendly fire. Oh, nicely done by Fernu. He gets one. Vanro will fall as well. 3v2 Amium.
They're gonna march into bomb site too.
Amium very unlucky. Got picked up by Flame. Flame will fall. 1v3. Lil, he will not find the kill, but in return he will get destroyed. And very well done to Temper Adam for taking that.
Well, actually, I don't like how YOLO executed the defense, the defuse plan itself, because they actually thought of going it in two different sites itself. But when you actually do that, you don't have much friendly fire or let's say kind of support to actually get back the kills for you. So
Wait.
a 1v2 situation is definitely not preferred for this game or for this round itself. So definitely something that YOLO could improve in his defense, and don't get caught at the early stage. That's also one thing.
Yeah, and Udine in the mid, very, very passive.
That position is the right position that Udine should stand in the previous game.
Yeah, and Lil and Flame playing very close to the one stairs, all the way up. And the door, as we might see event play here from the side.
Fire in the hole!
The defense of YOLO
Tempo.
also a little bit too aggressive. They are not even trying to defend the ventilation window entry.
The thing about that is you can actually hear because they have the jump, so you can fall back in time to get into the firefight. And it seems like Joe, he snuck past. He snuck past UD.
But they move, and Benril killed them.
Oh, Joe!
Joe is
Sniper
low.
round. Joe will not find it. He's 1 HP.
Oh, but
Grace
Benril is
will
down.
get one. Team flash.
Oh, it's a flash.
Smoke goes
Zik
out.
going, no, Flame going from the side. Flame.
Oh, nicely
gets
done. Gets sick.
Grenade, straight ahead.
Backstab.
Joe managed to get
Joe.
the capture on Udine. Udine on the side.
Man down.
Do they have any flash?
Grace will
You
fall.
didn't
Joe
get
will
the
as
kill.
well. It's now 1v4.
Aim has no chance on this round anymore. Well, I could have think that once they get a sort of trade, they should actually try to rotate to the another position, or during when they actually get the execution on the bomb site 2, they should rush into bomb site 2, puts the C4 down, try to fight the remaining time for the defuse, but they're just a bit too patient, which actually bites them in the end.
Yeah, and
Vanro, Vera gets one
very
on Fur.
unlucky. Lil will fall.
Ziggs
Grace
want to try
will
Vanro.
as well.
Aim
Imam.
not going on snipe anymore.
Imam going head to head with Flame. Zig very low on HP.
Flame very patient, but Aim coming out. Nothing happened with this skirmish against Flame.
As Imam might be in a bad position. Udine might have hurt him. He's
I think
pushing up
YOLO
mid
spotted
and
him.
Udine.
Oh,
C4 is dropped. Zig shooter.
bad position on the C4 drop.
I don't think they saw the C4.
But there's a smoke.
They didn't see the C4. They did not see the C4.
No, Ziggs is not going to get it because he might actually attract excessive sounds. Now definitely Temple feel that YOLO might knew that the bomb is there. So definitely Zig needs to think about how is he able to execute this.
Yeah, it's very difficult for him to actually win the round. He's so low in HP.
Yeah.
One hit and he's dead from any gun except for a pistol. As he might cross Udine's fire line and Udine will clean him up. Udine 5-1.
The sniper, he does all kinds of business. When he's in the aggressive end, he does everything. When he is in the defensive side, he gets also 5 kills.
Yeah, and there we have it. YOLO clinching India.
Oh yeah, it's a 7-2, is it?
Yeah, 7-2.
Yeah, 7-2 situation. Good job by YOLO, reading all kinds of situation. Like I said, Yudin, he actually positions himself at the right place, and YOLO on the other hand, they actually position their defense very well, fast enough to actually wait for Temple to actually comes in. But Temple on the other hand is a bit too defensive itself, or patient I should say. So the bit too patient and gets a little trouble when actually meeting the competitors itself.
Yeah, and we have just received word that we have reached 150 views. So here is your code for your 7 days Famas Phelan. FALIN 7.
Phelan 7.
Yeah, and we will wait for both teams to ready up, and the second map will be Cannon. And seeing how aggressively YOLO played on India, Cannon will be very, very interesting to watch.
I feel that Cannon should be going towards YOLO, looking at how patient Tempo Atom is trying to play. This kind of patient level is definitely not a level where you can win Cannon itself.
Yeah, and they're trying to be patient, they're trying to be passive, but they're being overly passive. As we will head into the second map of this best of 3 series, which will be Cannon. We have YOLO on defense and Temper Atom on offense.
Remember, the code for the weapon is FALIN 7. So for all the YouTube chat and actually Twitch chat, please help to spread around the codes to actually let everyone knows that the code is FALIN 7.
Yeah, and Venro gets a huge opening on Zig Shooter. He picks up a secondary on Joe for Noob, pushing up the mid in a pretty good position if he can get the backstab off. But UD coming out the mid.
Oh.
Misses his shot.
Oh,
For Noob will
nice.
clean him up. Aim just outside 1. And they're playing a bit too passive here. They're gonna run out grenades and smokes for Noob. Just waiting it out for some reason.
Fanoob still has everything ready. But Flame?
But this, oh,
Gets
he gets
flame.
him. He got flame.
Should we go to bomb site 2 instead? Knowing that bomb site 2 is just one-man defense.
Oh, very
Venro.
unlucky.
Venro
Not having a
gets
good day at all. He didn't do too well last game. It doesn't seem like he might this game either.
Fur?
And for Noob, he might be the saving
Not
grace
alone,
for
not alone.
Temper.
Not alone.
Oh, he's in, he's in.
Oh!
For Noob.
Not
Grace.
alone, just as I said it. Grace, one man.
He's gonna
Going
get into
in
1v2.
against Liu.
Oh, the pre-fire
Oh.
failed! And what looks to be a little bit of a tight spot for the side of our YOLO, they actually pull it back.
Just like I said, it's being too impatient for this.
Yeah, and as we will head into the second round, little skirmish breaks out. Amem this time around
Amem
gets an
gets
opening
Scully.
on Scully.
The command has been hit.
Oh,
Yudin,
picks
Venro,
one back. Flame
Yudin
gets one
gets
as
one.
well. 4v3, Amem, half HP. Flame at 60.
On my way.
Yeah, Eamon does the rotation with the smoke. Good execution.
He might come up against
But
Yudin here in a
Yudin-
moment. Oh, Yudin does not
Yudin-
see him.
Yudin! Oh, he saw Yudin. He
knows
saw
Yudin is
Yudin.
there, but he made sound. Yudin knows. He knows.
He... Oh!
And he should have pre-fired that corner.
He saw Yudin's weapon. That's one thing bad about the Mosin Nagan. It's like too long.
Yeah. And Zig Shooter Grace, the only ones left on the side of Temper.
So Flame
2v4.
definitely knows that Zig is in the middle with the bomb's direction into where Flame is standing. So Flame
As
is going.
Just trying to use the binos to peek something. Temper seems to be crumbling under pressure.
Venro,
Venro,
one man defense.
Guy.
Oh, that position is actually a great position. He shouldn't reposition himself right now.
Oh, Flame! Oh, he will not find it. Venro. Oh, he misses his shot.
Oh,
Reload.
that's
Raze
a
and Zig shooter.
nice shot. How is that even a miss?
I'm reloading.
Might just be.
When he shoot, he actually repositions himself. Probably.
Panic mode ensues.
Oh.
Udine! He will fall.
One
And
more.
Lil, grenade
Lil.
goes out.
He needs to go the other side. Wrong side.
Gets one.
Oh,
Can
gets
he
one.
find the last one?
Inside.
Free fire, he gets him!
Oh!
Lil! Pulling it back from the clutches of defeat.
Just when I said he actually mispositioned himself, he actually should need the right side, go to the left side instead. But he gets the execution, he gets the round 2 for YOLO.
Yeah.
5 games
and
away to grand finals.
Amam, just switching it over to the MP5 Vespa.
For
Vernoop once again going mid. He might make something huge happen here. Oh, one side has been
Lil
broken.
at the back.
Amam is in.
oh, he's managed to go
Oh
in.
no, he spots out Venro and
Gets
he
one
won't
on
pick him
Vera.
off.
But
Udine.
Flame going from the back. Fur! He saw Vin.
Amam, what?
Oh, Amam.
What is going on here, Amam?
Fur. Yes, position. That position is good enough.
And for
Get the Bino.
Stop.
No
grenade,
Binos.
skirmishes breaks out all around.
They are trapped inside.
Oh, very, very unlucky there.
4 more rounds. Is it?
And
Yeah.
YOLO just 4 rounds away.
4 more rounds, you get your 5 red tickets, and YOLO finally made it to the grand finals.
Yeah, and just take a look at the scoreboard here. Lil, he's 9-0. He's going absolutely crazy.
Yeah, he really wants to go to the grand finals in KL for doing the same situation all again, but Flame managed to sneak in. Flame
Flame's
is
all
at
the
the
way
back.
around. So is Vanro. This
Flame will seize Joe.
is like clubbing baby seals. Joe, he will find one for a while as well. One side has been broken again. Lil coming in for the defense. He will find
Oh,
Vernoop.
nice execution by Leo
Joe.
from the back.
1 HP.
One
Lil.
more.
Lil.
Oh, he missed Joe. But he saw Joe this
Oh,
time.
Lil, what? Lil.
What?
Enemy troops eliminated.
But
And doesn't
you
matter.
did
Udine. He
Operation
will
gets
clean
the
up.
kill.
Return to main base.
And
Your
Lil,
efforts are
he's-
commended.
He's 10-1. Despite that that misplay you saw earlier, let's just ignore that. Focus on the fact that Lil is 10-0.
And for this time, playing very defensive.
Yeah. He's having the best game of his life.
Very
As
patient.
for nope, not again. Udine will fall. Flame drops to half HP. Grace will drop
Oh,
to half
he
HP
gets
as well.
Flame.
Flame gets absolutely destroyed. Zig will begin the slow push down to mid. It seems like they're favoring the generators this time around on the side of
Bender is
Temper.
trolling right now, using the SMG instead. He's going in.
And it seems
Zig.
like 2 might be broken. Wait, where's the C4 going?
Zig.
And Zig shooter. Playing it very slow. Amam.
Scully
Amam
is
might
too
come
slow.
up against Lil in a little bit. Lil.
Oh, he gets Leo.
And Scully, last man left alive.
Scully.
Scully will fall.
Oh,
And the first round for Temper Adam. Can Temper carry on? Or will they crumble under the pressure? They are so close to losing this.
I don't like the previous match when the Leo's position and also Scully's execution to actually go into the bomb site. So a little bit of missed position, but that's not what you want to see in the grand finals.
Yeah, and Amam drops really early.
In the
Oh,
middle,
nicely
Joe.
done by Vanro.
Gets killed by Udine also.
Might be a team wipe.
Zig.
Zig, 1 HP, and Team Ace for the
Flame.
side of YOLO. What a way to close out the first half.
2 more rounds and they are into the grand finals.
Yeah. And of course, the side change will ensue. And in comes the fast push, as we have seen.
Oh, they really likes to push in the aggressive end.
And will you look at that?
Barrier is going in. Barrier gets
kills.
1. They cleared bomb site 1 itself.
Bomb side
Oh,
has been
and
cleared, not
Barrier
going for
gets
the
another
plant.
kill on Grace.
Vanro will
Oh.
fall for Noob. Last man left alive.
But it's okay.
For Noob, Mike cross
Yudin.
Yudin's line of fire. Will he?
Yudin gets. No, it's not Yudin.
It's
But
not Yudin. It's
nice
Lil.
execution. Oh, a team kill.
And Lil 12-1.
Vanra also played very well. Goes into bomb site 1, goes to their defensive base for the backdoor execution.
And 2 mid pushes. Zig shooter 1 HP, but he does manage to take out Vanro.
Zig shooter, he definitely have to position himself well in the stairs for the backdoor. Oh,
Very unlucky.
Flame gets him. Well, aim. Have to start aiming someone right now.
Grace.
Oh, Yudin gets 1. Oh, managed to get Yudin.
3v3. Slight HP advantage to the side of Temper.
Aim knows that someone will peek out of the smoke itself. Will Flame gets caught by Aim?
Scully spots out Joe. Little firefight breaks out, but nothing doing.
Oh, and Fur just missed Flame while running from the shot 2 to the shot 1.
Scully might be in a bit of a tough spot. Scully.
Scully from
Scully
the
will
back
fall.
gets killed by Fur. The most important guy, Flame. Oh, he spots
Flame,
one.
What? No. No, that did not happen.
Get Flame.
Oh, very unlucky. Lil, on the
Gets
other
it.
hand, has taken 2 bomb site.
But it's a one-man defense. Good enough. It's bomb site 2. He actually can stay inside. He's a very good bomb site 2 defender. But he's gonna meet 1.
Oh, here's Joe. Oh, Joe, nicely done.
Or rather, he wait inside the cannon barrage itself.
Yeah,
Because
it's a more defensible position.
he did very well in the previous round when he is in defense, where he himself defended bomb site 2 against like 2 or 3. So a little bit misplay by YOLO, but they have lots of rounds to lose, so it's okay.
Yeah, and a fast 2 ensues. Vanro.
Oh,
Find one. Vanro
Ziggs
will
gets
fall.
a hit.
Lil
Good
drops
shot on
as
Ziggs.
well. The fast push strategies are not
Yudin
working. Flame
misses
last
the
man
shot.
left alive. Will
Flame
get
gets the
for
kill
Noob.
off her. Is it going in?
1v2.
The bomb site 2 is open right now. Oh, you'll see one.
Oh,
it gets
Joe!
Joe!
And Amam.
Wow.
1v1.
Amam,
This might be the hardest game of Amam's life.
he should rotate right now. Oh my god, Amam just switched position. YOLO is going to the grand finals. Trust me. Fluffy Kogi, trust me.
And Amam.
They are at 2 different bomb sites. Oh, Amam changed to the AK-47 Lion.
I'm not quite sure this is a good choice here, but
I
under
think
the
that is the only
circumstances-
choice. Because we have never seen Amam doing any close snipe shot. So that's probably the only choice also.
And I'm not quite sure what they're trying to achieve, the flashbang, but that would have done nothing. As Amam, he's
Oh,
running
try
out
to
of
bait.
time. Amam,
He's trying to bait.
Flame. Oh, Amam. Amam has lost this round.
No, it's over.
YOLO got this.
It's
YOLO got
over.
this.
Goodbye. GG.
As YOLO, right at the end, it looked like they might actually crumble, but they didn't. They held on to their advantage, they pressed it, and they won.
Well, I mean, Temper they are patient enough, but sometimes they are overly too patient. And just when we are looking at him, he was actually at the position where it could have been a very good snipe place. But the moment when Flame starts running to the left side, he switches position and go to bomb side 2 instead.
Yeah, I think it might be a problem with his headset or his earpiece or whatever he's using, but he should have heard the movements of Flame pushing over into bomb site 1 from the 2 connector.
Yeah, that's a very, very bad execution, because eventually you allow your opponent to actually plant the bomb and also go to a position which can catch you. So while we see the link below, we actually see the tiny URL. This is for the viewers incentive program. So this is the one to actually accumulate the three viewing of the live stream, or actually 6 times you view the live stream. This is the fifth live stream itself. So this is the link. So it will open for 15 minutes. Then go into this link, key in your AVA IGN to actually get calculated or counted into, or sort of check in into the qualifier.
Yeah, and of course, do remember that duplicate entries will be deleted. So please do not submit your IGN more than once. And
But sometimes they might think that his IGN might be not key into this system. So, but rest assured, whatever you typed and submitted, it will go into the system and you will be awarded.
yeah, and of course, our next match will be KKM versus Checkmate. And hopefully we can get 180 viewers
Yeah.
for your XM 2010 Diablo.
So
And
I
right now-
believe we are inches away from the weapon itself. So next match, KKM versus Checkmate. I'm sure the post will be up soon in the Garena AVA Facebook page.
And
Yes,
it is up.
It is up. Please tell me, what does KKM means?
I have no idea, but I don't even know these two teams. So I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say Checkmate.
I know Checkmate is Checkmate.
Yeah, I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say Checkmate is going to win based
Me, what does KKM means? Well, Fluffy Corgi, after you uploaded that Checkmate has won, look at the view more comments. Let's look at what does the audience has any comments for the teams. Look at the view more comments. Fluffy Corgi, are you new to Facebook?
Checkmate.
View more comments, Fluffy Corgi.
And checkmate.
Mercs.
Oh wait.
Oh wait, his IGN is Mercs.
Yeah.
Is he?
This guy, he's Mercs.
He is my sniping god. Good job, Mercs. Just for you to know, I'm looking at you right now, Mercs.
This
I
guy.
hope I can see you.
Yay.
Yeah. Wow, handsome guy. Well, he
And
had
it's-
44 mutual friends with you. Mutual friends.
Yeah. And it seems like Checkmate is the favorite. Everybody is voting for Checkmate.
But no one is telling me what does KKM means. No one is telling me what does Kasi Mani Menang means. Can someone please go into the Facebook page, tell me what does Kasi Mani Menang means? And okay, Mercs, you are the first to actually comment this. Can you like the Mercs post? Mercs,
Okay.
I'm
fine.
liking you. You are liked, and I hope I can see you in the grand finals.
Yeah. And as we wait on.
And also congratulations to the players to actually vote for YOLO. You have won yourself 5 red tickets, but please do note that our moderators are looking at your comments and your posts. Then there should be a cutoff time, which is I think 15 minutes. So
right,
you have
right until the game starts.
you have to post who is the winner before the game starts. Then we will lock in your vote, and actually you will win yourself red tickets. So now we
okay,
have
so somebody commented that Kasi Kami Menang means give us win.
oh,
So, okay.
thank you,
Interesting.
Ethic.
Thank you, Ethic, for PMing us.
Give us win. Wait, red side is KKM, right? If I'm not wrong.
Should
Look at the Facebook page.
Yeah, we will take a look at this again.
No, it's the previous one. It's the previous one. This is the YOLO match.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this one, somebody
Red
did come
side.
in here.
Yes, KKM. And I saw K Stallion.
KL Stallion. Yeah, I
Yeah,
did see
KL
him
Stallion.
as well.
Yeah,
KL
KL Stallion
playing
is
on the
inside
side of
KKM.
KKM.
He's a decent sniper for what I've seen from the previous qualifiers itself.
Yeah.
So
and we
hope he
will
can
see
do a difference.
if he can finally make it to the grand finals as well, or will checkmate make it this time around. And of course, this is the last chance for either of these teams to qualify.
So while we get this game going, I just said glowing. The game is glowing.
Alright, so while we wait for the game to get on the way, first map of this best of 3 series will be Hammer Blow.
So basically right now we are waiting for the teams to get ready in the game. Well, you guys, please do note, go into live.garena.com and get your G views. While we are into the game, the first map will be Hammer Blow.
Yeah, and of course this is not a map we see very often on a competitive stage, especially here in Garena SAM.
I think the least that I've seen in Garena matches is Airplane. I don't really see
Yeah,
lots
Airplane
of
and
Airplane matches.
Hammer Blow is
Yeah,
not very
Airplane
popular.
and Hammer Blow.
And checkmate, Sniper Kana with the XM2010.
Well, Hammer Blow is a very popular map in the AEL itself.
Yeah, because Hammer Blow is a make or break map. A lot of people are very familiar with this map. Cruel goes down.
To get your Stallion.
Stallion gets a return kill. Shino will drop. APG will fall as well. And
Oh.
kills going all around.
Kana.
Kana 1v3.
Kana.
The XM2010 can be done, but we will see. He sees.
Oh.
FY. Oh.
And she gets spotted. No.
Oh.
Checkmate gets one.
FYX. And checkmate gets the opening round.
And he's talking some kind of alien language. I don't
It's
understand.
Russian.
Oh. I thought he's saying like Malay. Kasi money menang, please.
And
Checkmate, please.
KL Stallion in somewhat of a awkward position.
Oh, he gets executed. Oh, gets
Navi.
knife.
Gets burned to the ground. KL Stallion
Oh no.
just
KL
retreating away. Oh, what the hell was that flashbang? ABG gets KL Stallion. It's now 2v4. Cruel on the rear. ABG. ABG will set the C4, but not before Cruel gets one back for KKM.
Wait. Fluffy Corgi.
Yeah.
Can you verify to me that KL Stallion is a KKM player or a checkmate player?
I will have the alternate tab for that.
I think it's a checkmate player. Whatever. Let's go checkmate.
so-
Let's go KL Stallion.
And as the round ensues, this time around they're playing both teams very, very passive. They don't want to make too many moves too early on. But as I say that, G gets
Oh,
out
oh!
once
This is
through
smoke
the
kill.
smoke.
Great execution by Kana.
Navi falls down low. Every team will fall as well. Yes,
Cool.
to begin a push forward.
Are they going in? KL Stallion is inside. Great smoke.
Spray.
Please do note that the bomb site, the walls are prone to wall bangs
FYX
itself. Walls bang.
Gets one. Oh, Vardy.
You have to go from the right side, I think. I think he has to go for Baula first. Bula. Yeah, Bula. Oh, he gets
nice
Bula.
shot. 1v1.
KL Stallion, or he could rotate, waste some time, 30 seconds, come back to the map. He's making too much
It doesn't
noise.
matter if he rotates or not. He's lost the C4.
He makes too much
Oh,
noise.
nicely done, KL Stallion.
Too much noise. KL Stallion knows that he's inside the bomb site one. Careful skirmish. Then gets the kill.
And right now, oh, battleship from Kana.
Is that some kind of trolling?
Now it's actually a legit weapon. It's a legit tap fire gun.
Well, I only like the AK-9, I think. No,
As
21,
both teams-
AK-21.
AK-21? What?
Is that AK-21, the tap
No.
gun? Oh, probably I forget which gun was that.
Opening kill. KL Stallion will fall. Very, very unlucky there.
Shino?
Shino in a good spot.
Oh, he
Oh, he snuck
probably
past
managed to
Avery.
find ability.
Oh, but as I say that,
KL Stallion.
Kana just slowly creeping over to the one bomb site.
Vardy. James
trying to
Vardy.
make something happen. Cruel gets poked a little bit.
Kana can try the wallbang. And
Good
what's the
try,
smoke for?
but FYX, he picks one off. Getting the numbers advantage is always a good thing.
They're waiting too much. Kana.
With Cruel just creeping towards bomb site 2 in the mid.
Their rotation also a bit too slow on the end.
They might get caught out here by Bulat. Or FY. The slow creep begins.
Kana will go in first.
Enemy down.
Oh, he
Oh,
gets-
nicely done!
But there's one.
Kana!
Oh, he misses.
his shots!
Bula. And
Bulat
Everity will
still
go from
alive.
the right. Go from the back. Oh, Everity gets a kill.
Charge set.
The bomb. Kana.
Kana in the very best
Kana
spot!
react.
The battleship
Oh.
not working! And there we have it. The misplays.
Well, I think Cruel actually misplayed also,
Charge
because
defused.
Everity should be in a position that is not really easy to get Cruel, so Cruel should get the kill. But
Yeah.
nonetheless, 3-1 to checkmate,
On my way.
just like you
Kana
said.
pulling out the MP40.
What a change of weapon every
Fire in
game.
the hole. In the hole.
Oh, as I switch over to Cruel, he will fall. KL Stallion
Oh,
picks
KKM
off
is
two,
going
and
down.
Vardy, last man alive, C4 has been lost.
This is not James Vardy. He can't do what James Vardy do.
And Team Ace. For the
4-1
NRF.
checkmate.
4-1, and last round before the side change. Kana not having a good game. He's 1-5.
Well, checkmate doing what checkmate does.
Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole.
Stallion got tagged by Grenade a little bit. Didn't seem to do too much.
They're smoking. Are they going in? I think they should have rushed in right now.
Oh, Stallion might be in a bit of spot. Stallion, he gets one. What?
Buddy
How
gets
did he do
Stallion.
that? As ABG gets absolutely destroyed. Stallion will fall as well.
Buddy might
Shino
get
drops
caught
low.
by Naive.
Oh,
Oh!
Averity, nice spot.
Cruel.
Whoa.
Naive is there. Oh, he
Oh,
rotates and get hit Bulat.
Nice. Can he find Navy?
He have to go.
Okay, picks him
Oh,
off.
he waited too
Kana
long.
gets a return
Oh, it's
1v1.
Kana versus FYXX.
C4 has been picked up. This might be a good time for Kana to go plant, but it doesn't seem like he's gonna do it.
Seems like Kana didn't get the information that FYXX is at bomb site 1. I think he's not met FYXX in anywhere. So he's playing very cautious. Well, FYXX knows that Kana is going towards bomb site 2.
Yeah, and
So-
Kana just about to
Oh,
plant
wait.
it.
Just that I'm talking about the C4 defuse. I'm talking about the planting bit. Cause
Yeah.
the planting you have the sound bit.
And oh, there we go! FYX!
It's definitely Kana dreaming now there.
And I believe he was planting, and FYX just creeped on in and killed him.
Great shot. Checkmate 5-1. Knives
Will
gave himself.
be thrown all over the place. Seems like they are favoring. Seems like Checkmate is favoring the mid to 2 play. C4 dropped in the mid. They need to remember to pick it up.
What a bait. Bulat. Bulat definitely not showing any
And it
signs
seems like
of.
favoring 1. Cruel.
Oh,
Everity, FYX will fall almost instantly. Kana, well as well, C4 has been lost. Oh, Navy, he picks one off, but he's really low on HP. Bulat.
Bulat going into bomb site 1 alone. Knife might get spotted. Oh, Knife gets the kill
Oh,
on
nice
Aishin.
Bulat.
Cruel
And
gets
Navy.
killed. Wow, checkmate. Changes everything around. Oh, and he found. Oh! And the return fire didn't manage to get.
Your efforts are commended.
Oh, wait. Knife got it. Okay.
Yeah,
Checkmate.
and that trade, that is the kind of play you need to do
Yeah, it's a
When-
2v1.
when you are in a 2v1 situation. Just go
Yeah.
for the trade.
To go in together, you can't get 2 together. You will get 1, and the other one can return fire to you. So, this is what I say about this game, where you have to execute things like that in order to win games.
Yeah, and this time around, it seems like they left the C4 in the base while they just randomly sprayed stuff.
Oh!
Everity.
Everity gets spotted by Kana. Kana this time going for Mosinagan instead. FYXX.
Oh, Kana and Cruel gets burned down. Yes,
Vadi is alone.
Stallion begins to push in.
Vadi,
Oh,
Oh, he gets the
misses the
kill.
leg shot.
But that is
ABG?
very good enough to know. Oh, from the back.
ABG.
Knife gets the kill.
Return to main base. Your efforts are
Knife
commended.
13.5.
Yeah, and that is very good play coming out from both teams. I would say KL Stallion somehow he did manage to pull off a few more trick shots as compared to what his opponent's snipers were trying to do.
He actually played more stable than the previous qualifier when he's playing with Berwaspada.
Yeah,
Yeah. So he's much more stable. in terms of knowing what to do at the right time. So although his positioning is not that great, but his execution is good enough, and the positions by all his other teammates, Naive is good. That's why he is the first place in the rankings for his team itself. And as for the other players, they actually rotate themselves quite good. So you look at the end, Naive gets the kill from the back of the number 5 player. I think it's Bulat or something. No. Bulat is from Checkmate. The number 5 player from KKM. So just one of the things that if I were to pick were a problem for Checkmate, probably Bulat's performance, because I've not really seen how Bulat can impact the game itself, other than looking at how FYXX with the scout or even Knife doing all the impacts, Everety getting kills from positions in the bomb site 1 itself. Sometimes his positionings can be great, but this kind of positioning you can't always do it in multiple games itself. So he has the idea, good execution, just that Bulat is not giving out results to make Checkmate a even more stronger kind of team. And the next map we have is Black Sand.
Yeah, and as we wait for FYXX to ready up,
Looking at how
Checkmate has a really good chance of taking Black Sand.
looking at how aggressive that Checkmate actually play for Hammer Blow itself, Black Sand should be relatively easier for them to execute. They might go for a 4-1 push, a 5-man push itself, but on the other side, KKM, patient is not a problem. In the aggressive end, patient is a problem itself, but in defensive wise, patient is good enough, and the sniper have to get some traits on and off. So this is how KKM can win, or how they really should win the game itself.
Yeah, and we will see if KKM can bring us the third map, or will Checkmate close this out 2-0. And as we wait for the rest of the players to load on in.
But they definitely have some issues connecting to the game.
Yeah, might be some connectivity issues on their side. Seems like they're taking quite some time to load.
Yeah. On the other side of KKM, Vardy seems alright, just that sometimes his position may be a little bad. Kana, he tried. I feel that Kana, he tried.
But he was not having a good game.
Yeah. But you look at how KKM is playing. Severely a bit too defensive on their end. They are not going out, and Checkmate is getting secure in all the areas. But I'm wondering why Checkmate wouldn't want to go into the bomb site 2 for their defense. But Vardy picks on from the generator. Oh, and KL Stallion managed to get ABG, amazing.
Yeah.
And KL Stallion is going inside. Oh, and he found KL Stallion. Just when you are able to click it away.
Reload.
And cool.
They definitely have info that all the players of KKM is inside the bomb site 2 area, the generator. And they are going for the full rush. Crew not able to go in from the ventilation window to smoke. Not able to walk through the pipes.
Bulat just pushing the fridge.
Well, if we see other competitive regions like Korea or Taiwan, they will eventually go for smoke, rush in towards bomb site to go for the backdoor kills. But just a bit too defensive, and Kana gets a kill on Bulat, although Bulat goes for the backdoor execution. Cruel.
Comes a skirmish.
Oh, gets knife. This is the round that KKM might get around. Oh, and Cruel. Oh, Cruel.
Whoa.
Oh, Cruel. Oh.
Oh my god, what is happening?
Just not enough ammo. But Kana able to seal this. Definitely.
Yeah.
But he's alone right now.
He's in a good position though.
They have to
If they
3,
can
2,
pincer
1
him
going
in.
together.
Oh, nice!
And they go in together.
And
Oh!
he gets it. Kana this time around 3 kills.
Return to main base. Your
Yes,
efforts are
just like how we expected Kana to do. Like I've said, Kana is the carrier of KKM. So he definitely have to do something in order to be productive.
Yeah, and this time around it seems like the EU team is looking for a split push.
But they are still very patient. They are not going in.
Just take their time. There's really no rush.
Like I've said, in other regions, the hatch 2, which is the generator room, will eventually get occupied by the red side if you're playing too patient. So when you want to start going aggressive, they are already inside the generator
On my
room
way.
and you got nothing left to actually occupy. Are they going in by the
Roger.
doors? The mid doors?
It is possible, but it is also very difficult.
Definitely too risky.
Yeah.
Stallion at a very good position for the sniper. Crew managed to go up. Is he going from the ventilation window?
Перезарядка магазина.
Enemy spotted.
Oh, mid door play coming through.
They're really going by mid door. FYXS is inside, but they back out.
He backs up to drop the C4 first.
But
he does
still
not
going
want to
up.
lose the C4 there.
ABG amazing. He's trying to open the door.
Um,
Yeah, he's trying to bait, I know. But I don't think anyone will do the bait on the other side. Still trying to decide. Oh, FYXS might have the idea that ABG is going to open the door. Oh,
yeah, and he's trying to.
yeah, he
poke the
tried
door
to
a
shot
little bit.
through the door itself. So I think he should try to rotate himself away from the door. He's trying to stop the door from opening. That's definitely. Oh, the door is open.
Warehouse comes through. In comes a push. Bullard gets 2. But he will fall. FYX will as well. AVG last man left alive in the office, and he will fall.
I think he opens up the door, and it allows, I think, Bulat to go in.
No. Bullard was camping at the.
No, he allowed
warehouse.
FYXX to go in and
Yeah.
actually backstab them from the back. So I got no idea what they're trying to do. Opens up the door. ABG opens up the door. Walk away from the door.
Fire in the hole.
I
That's a
believe
big
he's trying to
question.
bait. You open the door,
Yeah,
it's a bait.
probably. But FYXX, daring enough, runs through the door. Vadi, Stallion.
Yeah, and this time around,
Stallion,
it
where he
seems
gets a
like
position.
it's going to be a 2 rush. Or
The smoke. Stallion! Stallion misses the shot. Oh, Vadi definitely missed his shots also.
oh, ABG!
Oh!
Nice! C4 loss!
They have to go. Just go for the fight.
got
Oh, nice
Stallion.
execution of Stallion.
Has been killed.
Oh, and he gets a blind kill. Kana, 1 man left with the Mosin Nagan. Don't think he's able to make any difference. Wow. Bulat will go from there.
What? Oh, he gets him! He got it! He got 2!
Gets on FYXX. Hits him again. Tell him, you deserve to die.
And 1v2!
He will
Kana.
meet knife. Will he be able to meet knife first? I think he's able to get
As
something.
they creep over.
I think knife don't know where will he. Oh, and knife was.
Oh, misses the shot. Barely.
Never mind. There's still more than enough chances. Now look at Everety. He's not rotating fast enough.
At this point, I think Everty is in a good position. The
Yeah,
C4 is right
definitely
behind him.
he's camping that area itself. But I think he could have go from the.
Kana, no! As Navy, he will clean up and he will get knifed by his own teammate.
But it's okay. He gets an execution properly.
2-1 to checkmate as we head into the 4th round of this map.
This time, checkmate. Oh!
Oh! In comes skirmishes.
It's a door execution?
FYX.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
When we are talking about in the Premier Cup itself,
Oh, look at
we
this.
have not
Look at
really
this.
seen
This is going
much
to be
of.
some amazing play from Bulat.
Oh.
Bulat gets one,
Bula gets 3!
and he forces a team kill. And this is ridiculous right now. He will finally fall. Averty. And Navy pushing the generators. ABG going up the mid. Averty just in
ABG
the
have
office.
to go it fast.
They're going to lose bomb site 1.
I think he wants to go to bomb site 2 instead. No, he's going to bomb site 1.
Checks the bomb site a little bit. Forces the C4 plant.
Charge set.
But I think that bomb site 1 isn't a very well...
Oh, nicely done!
Gets the headshot
Instant
on Everett.
headshot.
Oh,
ABG.
this is
peeking
a
out the
very nice
mid.
defense.
Oh, this might
Very
be
easy. Should
yeah,
be
what is
very
he
easy.
doing?
Oh!
Very unlucky. Navy, nicely done. He gets the defuse. And 3 rounds, checkmate.
Well, he could go down, go straight,
Charge defused.
turn left, go back up,
Operation success. Return to
kill
main base.
Everett,
Your
a
efforts
kill
are
Knife from the
commended.
back, but Knife gets it home.
Roger.
Yeah, and 5th round.
Well, what we feel that a nice execution by KKM, but this is the results he gets. But
warehouse
storage,
push. Warehouse play versus warehouse play. Kana drops low.
Oh, Kana.
FYX gets one.
ABG is
ABG
doing that.
will
ABG
fall.
also fails to defend.
Kana as well.
Shin also dies.
C4 lost. Kuro and Vardy, only ones left alive.
Well, this round is over. Chaos Helion should be able to get Vardy
Now
in the back.
Navy dropping low.
Oh,
what?
Smoke kill on Vardy. Oh, Knife.
And the
doing-
plays. Kuro, 1v5.
Knife really playing very well.
On
But
a, on a
Knife,
plus side though, Kuro is full HP. He could get it done.
Knife opens up the door.
Kuro spots out Stallion. Gets tagged. Stallion.
Oh, Stallion. That's him.
Team Ace goes the way of checkmate.
The Knife actually played very well in this map itself. Very quite a
As it seems
perfect
like the warehouse plays are coming again. Kana 1v3 gets blown to pieces.
too much of a rush.
Oh!
Oh, Kruger gets down.
Stallion.
Oh,
Gets one as well. Vardy and ABG
It's the
left
enemy.
alive. Vardy will get one.
On my way.
But he
ABG's
gets
1
everything.
HP. FYXX
there's still chance.
still in the
On my
office.
way.
2v3 is still chance for them to win this.
They'll rush the door together.
And FYXX, this is make or break for him.
Yeah.
Roger.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Gets one. ABG falls.
Look at how am I counting the thing. I expected a
Vardy?
1, 2, 3.
Vardy. Oh, he saw the hit. He saw the hit. FYX, he saw the gun as well. Vardy.
Well, if FYXX is to believe in my counting, 1, 2, 3, doors open up, shoot it straight, gets 2 kills, gets the point.
Yes, maybe this time around.
This is just
Opts to go for the early
experience
grenade
prediction.
instead of the warehouse push. They got caught off guard several times. And their
Oh.
push is being stopped in its tracks.
They managed to get 3 kills. They are going into bomb site 1 right now.
As Stallion creeps
Oh.
over. Oh,
Stallion one-man show.
1v4.
He
C4
will meet
lost.
ABG. ABG at the back. Nope.
Stallion just slowly creeping forward.
Well, KKM knows that Checkmate likes to play bomb site 1. Plays a
Oh,
very
KL
well
Stallion.
defense on bomb site 1.
KL
Stallion.
Stallion.
Nope. It's
No!
over.
Eliminated.
Very unlucky.
Well, that's especially if you know that it's only the snipers left. You just need to stand in blind spots
Yeah.
that the sniper can't really catch you from near range and just execute him. Nice cam from the members of KKM. This time they're going in. Oh, and he gets a kill
Ouch.
on Bulat. No, he gets a kill on Cruel.
Stallion will fall bullet will as well.
FYXX from the
in
mid.
NRF base.
Oh my god,
Gets
backdoor!
Kana.
Backdoors Kana. And one more.
1v3. FYXX. This is tall order for him.
Will he see Shino? Nope, he didn't spot Shino right now.
Like
Gino!
now.
Managed to
Here's
stay
the drop.
alive.
Oh.
Oh.
Farty.
Wow. KKM knows how to play in the defense side.
Yeah. And this is the nature of Black Scent.
Like I've
Is-
said, they are patient enough in their defense. It is a good thing when they go into defensive side, but in the aggressive side,
they're overly patient on
Yeah.
offense.
but look at FYXX. He wants to try for the door execution once again, but he wants to go for the daring kill. Oh, that's a
Ouch. KL Stallion. 1v5 again.
why did he try to go in?
Oh,
Oh,
he
gets
gets
the
one.
kill on Cruel, but
Oh, what?
nope. Nope. No chance. And ABG gets the kill. But like just as I said, FYXX have tried for 2 rounds, tried to go in from the mid doors itself. But the second time he knows that someone is waiting for him at the side and he still dares to open the door.
Yeah, a grenade from Navy will go out.
To the left side of the bomb site. Nope. To no avail. Cruel defense may not be very well. Well, they try to go in by the ventilation
They
window.
got in! They got in!
They got into the window.
Oh,
Oh.
what the hell, dude?
It's a fail nade. KL Stallion. Oh,
That grenade cost them that round.
I don't think it's just the grenade itself. It's about their landing into the bomb site itself. They land the sniper into the bomb site via the ventilation window. Then they have no one to actually support the sniper when it goes for the circle curves. Yeah, so
Yeah, no, the thing was that that grenade thrown forced everybody else out of the vent.
yeah.
So the grenade was the start of it all, and it seems like this time around Checkmate's probably
Managed to get
under
one.
pressure. Trades going all around
3v2.
this time in favor of NRF. Kana, Cruel, and ABG pushing over to one bomb site.
They managed to plant the bomb. It's probably one match they really want to get the grasp on this time. Everity. Oh, he spotted. Didn't manage to get ABG.
Oh, in comes the push. Oh, they get one. FYX,
Oh.
last man alive.
Don't think he'd be able to. And KKM secures the point. It's 6-5.
Yeah, and
Charge defused.
this, the amount of rounds thrown on the side of Checkmate.
Well, I probably will blame Checkmate for being too aggressive on one side and to actually read the whole situation. KKM is not really a very good defensive team when it comes to bomb site 2 instead of bomb site 1. They are very stable on bomb site 1 defense, and they probably going in for the ventilation window one more time. Oh, they managed to get a kill on KL Stallion managed to get a kill on Vardy. Bomb site 1 could be a very great chance for them to go in. Oh, someone drops down from the ventilation window and they're going in and meeting ABG. They gets the
They
kill
get
on
ABG.
ABG. But
Stallion
from the
misses
back,
a shot.
from the back, it's Cruel. Cruel will go from the
Oh,
back,
Kana, nicely done.
but Cruel
Shino.
gets killed. And the bomb plant, Shino definitely no
1v3,
chance.
C4 has been planted.
No chance for Shino. If I'm Shino, put the grenade on the ground, blow yourself up.
Shino doing the slug walk. Slugging over. 1v3. Doesn't have time anymore.
Okay, they hurt him.
Oh,
Just
nicely
like I
done.
said, they hurt him. He should have just blown himself instead. He has the grenade. He could try.
And it is now 1 round away for checkmate to qualify.
Well, this time they're going into bomb site 1, knows that probably they will concentrate on defending bomb site 2 right now. They opens up the door.
Oh, look
and he
at
gets
this.
2 kills.
Once again, Vardy with a double kill. Bulat gets one, Vardy.
Bulat gets one from the back. He knows that there's one more defender in bomb site 1. Bulat gets a
gets
kill on
another.
Shino.
2v2.
Chaos Stallion.
Chaos Stallion.
Oh, Bulat, 1 man left against 2.
Bulat.
Bulat,
ABG down low. Can he clean up?
is this the time he showcased himself? No, he's backing off. Good choice.
He might go out mid and find Bulat. No, 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 no.
Oh,
he
he gets
What?
ABG. Bulat, don't make too much noise, Bulat. Yes, that's the right choice. Go to bomb site 2, but no, he's going through by the door. Eh, no, he's not going
he's
through by the door.
waiting.
He's just going to open the door.
He's opening every single door.
Good choice, Bulat. Good choice. Oh my God, Bulat is playing the Bulat
He,
for
he's,
so
he's
many
being
games.
a road runner.
For
This
so
is
many
what I
games,
call
I've
road
been
runner.
saying how bad is he. Oh, this time he's definitely doing a very good defense.
Yeah, and Cruel.
Wow. I think Bulat will take home this.
Might not. He's looking at the wrong side now.
Looking at the wrong side.
Oh, he spots a Cruel. He's low HP.
He just need to delay.
Oh,
He just have to delay for a while.
Charge defused.
And KKM, they pull it back from the clutches of defeat.
This tells us as
And
we
we
have
will
to
be
cast one
going
more
to
game itself.
A map 3.
Surprisingly, checkmate. I just feel that Bulat could have played better. I think 2 to 3 seconds of delay, I think he's able to with the pillar. But he went out and he didn't went in. He went even further away from the pillar. So, a bit, I don't know. I don't call it bad, but just mispositioning. And probably he's a bit more tensed because when you look at how he actually executes everything, like going up to the door, opening up the door itself, you actually question his decision itself. It's like, what is he trying to do? Because for him to open up the door, I don't think the opponent can really hear much of the sound. I think he might want to do the door bait, try to let the opponents know that he is at the top side of the mid. But sometimes he probably executed it a bit too anxious. Probably he might not have any intensive moments that goes to the last round of the game, the last man standing against another one.
And
Experience.
our third map, of course, today will be fox hunting. I would think that checkmate should have a little bit of an advantage here, since it's a very high tempo map. It's a very big map, very
definitely-
high tempo map.
But we cannot count out KKM because looking at KKM offensive side, 1 word or probably 2 word, not strong. Or 1 word to say is weak. Their offensive side is relatively weak. But as for their defensive side, I can say they are stable, or they actually compose themselves very well. And we have the code FALIN7. So we have not reached the 180 mark.
Yeah.
How many
and
viewers
so
we are short? A lot, is it? Oh, Okay, so please try to get more friends to join in.
Yeah.
It's probably the last 2 times for you to actually get like free weapons for this season lah. But as we said, we have initiated the league system for AVA. Maybe we'll have more games in the next season, more chance for you to get raid tickets or even the cash points, which is being converted to, or free weapons.
Yeah. And we will see if that actually happens. But in the meantime, let's just hope that everybody readies up and we
But
can
back to the
get
game
on
just
with
now.
the third map.
Like I've said, KL State, oh no, not KL State. Checkmate loses too much of the points in the aggressive side. Not because they are not good at their offense, but probably KKM did better in their defense. Like 2 or 3 times they went for the bomb site 1 rush and they didn't get a very good trade. They opened the door too hurriedly.
Yeah.
They opens up the door, 2 men at the top. Over.
No smokes, no flash.
Yeah, all the trades are like
Yeah.
not very good. So what usually the like how I usually compares like the Taiwan teams, because I look at the Taiwan teams, I know what strategy they usually do is they will usually throw a smoke up to the place where they usually stand. So basically if they opens up the door with the smoke, they probably will only see one. One will be smoked and one will just retreat away from the bomb sites. So they probably will see one. If they have the 3v1 situation, they will get one, goes up the smoke, probably trade 1 for 1, and 3 men they will get 2 men, or probably 3 men they will get, as in 3 men they will get a like 2 for 1 trade, then they will get like a 4v3 scenario, good enough for you to execute the actually bomb site 1, but just a bit too hurriedly, opens up the door. I don't know, is it communication or team synergy that they probably think that
I think
probably
it's more
one
overconfidence.
yeah, overconfidence, that's another thing.
And of course, right now we have our attendance URL down below, tinyurl.com/AVAstream5. Type in this URL into your address bar on your browser and then fill up the Google form. Of course, duplicate entries will be deleted.
So this is your second last chance for you to actually check in and get raid tickets. But if you already get, as in if you already gotten 3 check-ins and you miss out on 1 to actually reach 6, not that bad. It's just that you're not able to get like 50 more raid tickets, but as a consolation you get 50, which is good enough. And definitely stay tuned to our stream. Not just this qualifiers itself, we have the finals on, if I'm not wrong, it should be May 28th. Is our
Okay,
finals on May 28th?
Yeah, and
May
right now,
14th, is it? Yes, our finals is on May 14th, but you won't get to see me because I'll be probably trying to go Taiwan to see AEL live. Maybe. So I'm not in Singapore at the meantime. So, but definitely tune into the grand finals. We have lots of actions for you for the AVA Premier Cup grand finals. So now we are deciding the second team to actually go into the grand finals via this qualifier. First we have the YOLO. Team YOLO managed to get the ticket to the grand finals. Now it's just between Checkmate and KKM. They are 1 game apart to be inside the grand finals in KL. Where we get a pause initiated by Bulat. So for this map wise, defensive side it's a bit harder to defend because the rotations itself for bomb site 2 and 1 not really very near, because bomb site 2, if you're defending in the underground room, or in one of the room, you have to actually rotate by going downwards and actually run towards the bomb site 1, and by doing that you might reach someone which is inside the storage or inside the place that they call it the death alley, which in our maps they call it air conditioner line. So this is one of the maps where defensive side they have to be very pinpoint and they have to be very clutch. They have to get trades, they have to get kills, and some of the things that we will emphasize on will be the staircase 1 near the celebration banner. Yeah, that's probably one of the places where lots of skirmishes will happen. Secondly, also the mansion. The defensive side, I don't think they should go inside mansion because it's a very risky place. It's a very, sometimes it's not a very good place for you to trade if you are the defensive side, because you need lots of people for the defensive, and the bomb sites, they are relatively open. Let's say the bomb site 1, they're relatively open air. There's lots of places that you can defend to in order to catch people. So I don't think early trades is good for the defensive side. Whereas for the offensive, a rush is preferred, and don't play too patient, because if you play too patient, sites that you can walk will be occupied, and when places are occupied, you can't really execute too much of the things anymore.
Yeah, and something you mentioned about the mid house. The mid house, sometimes it's preferable to take the mid house for early pickoffs. Once you get a pick, you just fall back. It really depends on team composition, team synergy.
Roger.
But definitely for the
Respect.
mansion itself, it's better to bring 2 instead of 1v1 skirmish, because sometimes you really need the return fire from your teammates.
And as we get the first map on the way now, remember that the pause happened at round 1, so we will restart at 0-0. And as they begin to push upwards,
Fire in the hole! Grenade
grenades.
straight ahead!
Smoke.
Or it gets a kill.
Roulette gets it.
Well, if definitely Bulat is to play like how he played in the previous map or the previous round itself, I think.
Oh,
it's a team kill.
Ouch! The team kill!
He will be like, sorry, so sorry, I'm so sorry. But definitely hope that KKM will be able to get this round, or else Kruger will be crying sorry so many times.
As cruel.
But it's only a one-man defense in bomb site 1, which is in the storage. No one is inside the Death Valley. But I think that they probably might do too much of the emphasis on the bomb site 2 defense. So, but if really KKM were to go into bomb site 2, is definitely an advantage for checkmate to have 2 men inside.
As they sneakily do the slug over.
They drop
Oh,
the bomb, want
they
to
made
try to
some
go in
sound,
for a
they hear it.
skirmish.
FYXX, he hears it. As he slowly goes over!
Oh! Exposed. You have to run.
FYX
Oh!
is missing all his shots, but KL Stallion picks him off. Vardy, 1v2. Vardy?
He have to act fast.
Oh, Stallion barely misses him.
This round is
Oh,
over.
misses again!
Eliminated.
It doesn't matter.
Operation
They don't really have
Return to
much
main
time to
base.
actually
Your
execute
efforts are commended.
the
Mission time
offense.
complete.
So, good job by both. Good job by checkmate, of course. Able to try to put more defense on the bomb site 2 itself. Definitely hard work pays well.
As it seems like they want to go for 2 stairs this time around. Very interesting play coming out from.
But Bulat is near the
Cool.
area.
Fire in the hole!
I'm not quite sure what that smoke was trying to achieve, because that did almost absolutely nothing.
That probably is a failed throw.
Enemy grenade!
Grenade comes out.
Bulat. This time will it be a team kill
Bulat?
again?
Is in some sort of an awkward position. Oh, Bulat!
Gets
This is-
Bulat. But definitely Bulat gets some damage on Cruel. Shino gets killed by Knife. Oh, we didn't talk about Knife in the previous game. He's not actually performing well. Knife gets killed by Vardy. Everty also by ABG.
Charge set.
ABG plants the bomb.
It seems like KKM is in a good position right now to win this round. This is their round to lose.
Yeah, sometimes their offense is a bit
Oh,
questionable.
FYX. KL Stallion.
Stallion.
Close the numbers down.
Oh,
Misses.
missed the shot. Missed the shot again.
Again.
Roger.
Stallion.
Stallion don't look very stable. He looks very anxious, I think.
He might have been shaken up from the hard throws the last game.
Yeah, probably. Knife didn't really play well in the previous game.
Oh,
Hopefully something
Bulat,
in this game.
nice
Oh, get
opening.
Everty. 1-to-1 trade.
KKM getting a bit of a better exchange from there. They have a slight HP advantage.
Well, 4-to-4 also definitely a great situation for the offensive side. The lesser the defense, the better it is.
Stallion rotates out Bulat. He might come out against ABG in just a little moment. We will see. As let's take a look at the remaining members of KKM. We have Kana down in the cellars. Or no, he's actually at the red car.
Well, I don't really like the
Navi.
smoke in the area also.
Maybe in Shino outside the two doors.
Well, some things that KKN do is actually quite questionable.
But
Sometimes.
Bulat blows up Shino.
Oh, Knife
Wolf
gets a
fall.
kill.
Charge
Once
set.
again, FYX and Stallion, two members left alive. FYX gets Vardy. Nicely done.
Not the time to reload, I think. He should have rushed in already.
Yeah,
That is
and
okay.
Kana, last man left alive, and one stands. KL Stallion
Oh.
gets him. Redeems himself from the last round.
Stallion is some kind of like. He's really very questionable.
defused.
Sometimes he's very good, sometimes he's very
Operation
inconsistent.
Your efforts are commended.
For Checkmate to actually do an impact in the grand finals itself, first thing they have to do is their consistency. Second thing, they have to control their synergy. They have to play well at the first end also.
Yeah, and looks like a skirmish breaks out. And one stairs.
Fire in the hole!
Shino drops slow. Stallion
I'm
goes
reloading.
well. BG pushing the mid house with the C4. Might not be such a good idea. Kana is now poked in the bomb site one. Just randomly poking his head out for no reason at all. Other than to get it blown off. Smokes come out. They know.
Well, they should go right now once they start smoking the area. But Everty from the top.
Oh, Kana.
Oh, Bulat managed to spot.
No HP, and look at this!
Oh.
The crossfires!
Everty plus Bulat.
Eliminated.
Oh,
And
Everty!
3 against 5, they come out on top.
They didn't manage to rotate the sniper to the position where they can catch Everty. Plus, Bulat is at the position in the Death Valley, which is very good at catching people coming off from the staircase one.
Yeah. And
But
we'll
this time they are
see.
doing the reverse motion. They are sticking
First two.
everyone
They
together.
attack
They're going into
AVG.
bomb
Stallion misses.
Stallion knows that they are
Misses
inside.
again.
But Stallion did the right thing that actually stops everyone from going in. But
Oh,
Stallion
what?
gets killed. Bulat
And
also
everybody's
went
dropping like flies. FYX. He needs to go. He
down. I
needs
will
to go
for
now.
bomb site one. I would go for bomb side 1 right now. I wouldn't go bomb side 2.
Navi will pick one off. Nicely done, Everty.
No return
Still
fire,
alive.
but Shino able to get it.
Oh, guess what? Can he find the rest?
Everty? No, I don't think so.
Eliminated.
No. He will not find it. And ABG. ABG almost matching the score for Everty.
I think that Checkmate has to get the next round in order to play more comfortable in the next swap. So I really hope that Checkmate can actually secure this round, or else I think that KKM will go to the grand finals.
Yeah, and as I say that, FYX picks off 2. Kana gets 1 as well. Nice return. Oh, nicely done by Everty. Everty gets one-shotted.
But the return fire is not that strong enough.
Yeah, and Kana and Cruel 2v3.
Still not that bad. Nerve is low. And they are at a position that they are actually trapped by the 2 members from Checkmate.
Yeah, and to make things worse, I don't think any of them has a C4.
Oh, Kana.
Chaos Stallion.
Kana have to rotate right now. Great job by Kana.
He drops to the cellar.
Where's the C4?
C4 is 2 stairs. C4 is in a precarious position. Kana?
He might get boycotted by the 2 from the sides.
Oh,
Oh.
nicely done from FYX.
Cruel.
As Cruel slowly makes his way up to pick up the C4, it seems like he might go to 1.
I think that he has no chance if he's going to 1. I think that I would prefer him going to 2 instead, but
Yes, he slowly creeps. Oh, mistake from Cruel.
no.
FYX pushes forward. He stops
bait.
the plan.
Oh, from the back.
And FYX.
Well, he did a nice bait, but he bait it a bit too long. He could just press it down and just walk away from it, because the sound actually continues itself. So he could have baited that and run straight towards the FYXX, but FYXX gets the backdoor kills, and
Eve.
it's a swap.
And I'm not sure. I am not sure about this. Seems like it's any team's game to lose.
Yeah. KKM
Even with
definitely
that,
is good in their defense.
Advantage.
They put their KL Stallion, which is the sniper, on the staircase 1 instead. Now it's rotating inside dimension.
He might get caught out here by Kana.
Yeah, Kana is there. But the thing
And
about
in the
the
meantime, though,
minimap is
will you look at this?
they're going into the storage,
What is going on here?
but I don't think it's good enough.
ABG.
Oh,
Oh,
and he spots.
he spotted. Ah,
The thing
my
also,
goodness.
Vardy knows that they are inside. Vardy knows that Everty is inside. Vardy gets Emerity.
ABG, last man left alive. Oh, Stallion! 1v1.
ABG versus Knife.
Eliminated.
Oh,
will
ABG
get the better
gets
of the
it.
exchange.
Look at ABG's KDA, 9 kills, 4 death.
That is just one of those things that if you're playing as a sniper, you can't afford to miss your shots. You miss your shots, you throw the game.
Yeah, it's a bit hard because looking at KL Stallion's performance, he's definitely not good at close range shots. And even looking at the previous season where he is in KL Stallion, their sniper is not good at close range shots also. So he's not trained to do close range shots, so we shouldn't expect much from him also for the close range shots. Chaos Stallion going.
Smoke. Oh,
Is there smoke even? A right position smoke? But it's going in and he saws the fire.
once again, look at this. They just get blown to pieces.
Just like I said, KKM is very good at their defense, and lucky enough, Checkmate gets a 4 points on their defensive side, but this time they definitely have to get some of their points in the offensive, or KKM will really go to the grand finals.
Yeah, and it seems like Checkmate has run out of steam. Smoke
They want to
will
rush
roll
for
out
one
this
instead,
time.
but
With
Vardy,
Smoke,
one man
Vardy will
defense,
as
one.
well. Navi pushes forward.
They managed to clear the Death Valley. They managed to secure bomb site 1. Good job. Left with Cruel.
Charge set.
Cruel is not stable enough to, not consistent enough to go for a 1v4, so I wouldn't expect much to happen.
It goes the nade and flashbangs and smokes. It seems like Cruel wants to go for a wraparound.
He has wasted too much of time. He probably will just improve his game.
And Knave will take him out. And we will see if the round chase will continue or Checkmate will finally be able to close it out. And surge towards
Oh.
2. And look at this! It's a fast 2!
Well,
Trips will go
they
out.
occupied bomb site 2.
And this is the worst possible outcome.
Charge
It's
set.
up to ABG.
It's up to ABG to make something happen.
Oh, Bulat
Fall.
gets Gino.
ABG falling
But
low,
definitely
Vardy
Bulat's-
and ABG left alive.
Bulat has been exposed. Bulat one man.
Oh,
Oh!
will fall. 1v1, Vardy.
Oh!
And no. Vardy, he will clean up.
5 to 5.
Charge defused.
Well, the previous round we look at
Operation
KKM
success.
at least
Return
able to
main
get 2
base.
points
Your
in their
efforts are
offense.
commended.
But now this time Chaos Stadium managed to get 1 point. So we need to look and see whether Checkmate is able to get another point off from KKM's defense.
Yeah. And
But
we
look
are
at KKM's
seeing-
defense. They are so consistent in their defense. They position themselves very well. So this kind of situations is the team is actually trained around the defensive and not really trained to be excel in the offense. But they go in for bomb site 1 again. Oh, and Shino,
Yes.
Shino and Vardy managed to get 2. So
This
it's
is
5v3.
bad. This is bad for Checkmate. If they keep throwing away games like that. Ah, Stallion.
Well, it's not about throwing away or not. It's they have no answers for KKM. They just don't know how to execute their offense good enough to actually prevent KKM from their
And
defensive.
I have no idea what was going on there. But that friendly fire, what?
Dominated.
And it seems like Checkmate has completely run out of steam there. With that friendly fire and then that, I wouldn't call it fail aim. I would say maybe some hesitation.
Well, our production crew has something to cheer about because the Fluffy Corgi curse still happens every qualifier.
As FYX in the cellar. It seems like they should just stop going for 1. They should just go for 2 and then try and make something happen there.
Yeah, they should go for 2. And if they were to try it, they should try like how they did in the one of the games that they won is they went for bomb site 1, but the thing is they have tried bomb site 1 for 2 to 3 rounds. This time they should try to go to bomb site 2, try to use man advantage to return fire and also do like how they did is actually good enough. They actually smoke up the area, rotate yourself to the bomb site 2. Tell your members when I start smoking bomb site 1, you start going in bomb site 2 so that I can distract them in 1 itself using the smokes. But the thing is, they are too scared to actually execute anything. Look at the members, they are still trapping themselves in mansion. They are not actually trying to execute anything. And KKM on their side is they're trying to be patient, and they're not even afraid of anyone coming into bomb site 1 at all. Even bomb site 2, looking at Kuro, one man defense, not hard enough. ABG is in his support area, good enough.
Yes, we will wait and see what happens. They're running out of time. Checkmate is running out of time. Are they gonna let this tick out?
And the fact is, their bomb is with Knife, which is at bomb site 1.
Yeah, okay. I think I know what they're trying to do here.
They're trying to bait them
force
to go
a
to bomb site
rotation
2.
and then go for the plan.
Yeah.
But
the
I'm
thing is-
not sure this will work.
But Naive is going to bomb site 2.
Alright, Chaos Stallion, you got one.
It's over.
This is
It's over.
not good. Naive,
Wait.
he gets one. Oh!
It's over.
Oh, KKM, they have qualified.
It's over. Give us
Mission
win.
time complete.
And Nave,
Operation success. Return to main
Checkmate.
base. Your efforts are
They
complete.
beat-
checkmate.
they-
So close yet so far.
They beat Cryptic 14-1 in the total score. They beat their opponents in the second round 14-1 also something. No, they beat Cryptic 2-1. They beat their second round
DSKL.
14-1.
Yeah.
And they come to the semifinals and they lost to KKM. Wow.
And
This is like how we actually see every qualifiers, where qualifier 4 there's FML,
yeah.
qualifier 6 right now we have a KKM.
And the comeback is real. And it just seems like checkmate. They just lost it. They lost their nerve, they lost their cool, and they lost the games.
They just don't know how to answer the defense created by KKM itself.
Yeah. And with this, KKM, they will proceed to the grand finals.
KKM and YOLO.
YOLO. Yeah, very well played to them, especially to YOLO. They have come a really long way since the first qualifier, and they finally made it. All the best to these two teams.
And KL Stallion not having the chance to go to grand finals after so much tries. But I think it's time to actually talk to yourself. Try to get back your composure of what you have in the previous season. Try to improve your skills, improve the team synergy. Try to blend well. Go back to the next season. Try to go to the draw board. Draw a better offensive kind of strats.
Yeah.
Because looking at the strats they have tried, KL Stallion is just not at the kind of level which he can snipe 2 or 3 to actually win the game itself.
Yeah. And we will.
I believe that should be it. So do we have any codes that we want to give away?
Okay. And with this, we will once again reiterate the public service announcement, which will be on the 28th of April. There will be a patch rolling out that will change your red tickets to GS at a rate of 1 red ticket to 10 GS
But about how
points.
much the price the weapons will be is at the kind of like
okay, the rate, it will be cheaper. It will definitely be cheaper. So let's say right now the AK Lion costs 200 red tickets. It will not cost 2,000 GS, because that is way too expensive. I cannot afford like an AK Lion for $60. That is
Because
ridiculous.
I've been seeing some of the Malaysian players, they are using the normal AK-47
Yeah.
because they probably just can't afford for the AK-47 Lion, knowing that the AK-47 Lion should be a better version of the AK-47.
Yes, it is.
Yes, that's
definitely,
why.
it definitely is. And of course, there is a 32% discount.
So it's something that the game has initiate to actually help players like you and I, or even Fluffy Gogi, to actually go into the situation, gets better weapons. And obviously, looking at our streams itself, you get yourself raid tickets, which is converted into this kind of cash, which enables you to actually buy these kind of weapons to actually compete with others in the games right now.
Yeah, and with this, we will be closing out. I'm the Fluffy Corgi, he's the Maniac, and we will see you
Grand finals?
next time. Grand Finals.
Maybe?
Yeah.
We will see you. Goodbye.